Was that real?
What was that?
A suppressed 50 caliber rifle just took Jake out through his kitchen window.
You gotta put like put in
Alpha Tango, target has been
Glass
neutralized.
shattering.
glass shattering and then a gunshot like boom.
Put in some Counter-Strike
Trigger
terrorists win.
Terrorist win.
All right.
Are you good? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this last episode of Season 1 of Echoes of Malus. When last we left off, our questing quartet delved deep beneath the glass sea, the salt flats of the nocturne quiet desert, and faced off with an antlion queen. In the end, finding victory deep within the bowels of the planet. What you guys up to now?
Figuring out how to get out of the bowels.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably head out now, huh? Kato looks around at all the antlion corpses around him.
Is there anything that is salvageable from the queen to say, yes, we killed this?
I don't think we need. I mean, we don't need spoils. There's not like a bounty out for this thing, as far as
Who
we know.
knows? We go to the next town and we say, hey, we killed it, and here you go.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Well, I mean, she have a stinger or a pincher or
Maybe we just take one of her legs, one of her many legs.
Do you guys want to nominate someone among you to make a nature check? DC 15.
Yeah, I can do that if anybody else doesn't want to.
I have a +3.
I got a +4.
How are you better than I'm the ranger? I should get this
yes,
job.
ranger.
It's my intelligence score. That's all it is.
Hey,
Nuts.
I want to know if the legs you can use them like weapons, like a bokoblin arm.
That would be pretty good.
I'll let you. It'll be, let's say, a club. It's in 5e mechanics.
I got a 19 plus 4.
19 plus
23.
4. If you were willing to sift through the bowels of this thing, then you would likely find precious metals. It is a creature that regularly attacks people moving through. So it's probably eaten something or someone that had some gold on them at one point or another. You'd have to cut her open and rummage around.
Okay.
Hey, if you want to get your hands dirty, you can.
Yeah, I might. I mean, I'm pretty low on funds, if I'm being honest.
Got prestidigitation. You could always clean stuff easy that way.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you did leave all your money to Suha and Jafar, didn't you?
Guys, all I have is a rapier. It's not very good for, like, cutting into something. Can I borrow something? Like a hammer or a knife? I gotta...
Nope.
Well, actually, wait. Kato's last attack tore this thing clean in half, didn't it?
Flavor-wise, it did.
Yeah. No, you're right. It did.
I could say I just find a stomach, a chamber.
I mean, yeah, it's more about getting your hands dirty.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything bad about
You got to
that.
use your hands on her. So
All right, I dig in there. What can I find?
roll me a D100. This is going to be the amount of money you find in copper. So not necessarily all copper coins, but
I got no joke, I got a 69.
69. Nice. So you find 6 silver and 9 copper.
Nice. I'll take it.
Cool.
I'm just going to prestidigitation those.
Yeah, and you. I'd get yourself cleaned up too. You look a little
Yeah.
nasty.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm set, guys. We good?
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Who's gonna lead the way? We got to get out.
I'll do it, and I'm still raring to go.
Okay.
Anybody need any healing before we head out? Maybe we'll run into some more antlions on the way out.
Didn't they say, was it Aila that gave us this information on the antlions, or was it Aila? But didn't they say once the queen is killed, they'll just kind of scatter?
Or something about the scent she gives out that directs the traffic, more or less.
So you guys heading back up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You make your way steadily and slowly up to the surface, and right as you reach the mouth of the cave, your night vision fades off. Thankfully, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you make your way out. And you are back on this big shifted slab of salt that is angled down toward you. At the top, you see the traders have turned the wagon around, have mounted some ropes to it, and are helping the cabos pull the wagon up back onto level ground.
Well, looks like they didn't waste any time. Good.
Hopefully they didn't think about just leaving us behind.
Y'all doing okay?
Hi, we made it.
You guys made quick work of that thing. Lou is kind of dusting her hands off. Come on, we got to get going. You all doing good?
I
Think
mean,
so.
mostly, yeah. A lot of bites. A lot of bug bites.
Yeah, it wasn't that fun.
Did they actually attack you?
Yeah. She pulls her leg up, and it's cut all to hell. She says, "Yeah, we had to fight them off as well. They were nasty little critters."
Well, I'm glad you guys are all right.
Well, thank you very much for going down there and dealing with the queen.
Did you guys see a hyena?
A what?
Did you see a hyena? It was
When?
a cleric. I don't know, 10 minutes ago? 20 minutes ago?
No.
Where did it leave?
He was freaky.
Yeah, definitely.
It's fine. It's not important. It was another cleric. Well, it's important, but it's not important to us.
Lou does an insight check. She's not sure what you guys are on about here, or if you're starting to go maybe crazy from sun exposure or something.
How much farther do we have?
Aaliyah, do you want to weigh in here? And Aaliyah looks out across the flat, back to you guys. I think we should be able to make it to near the end of the flat by tonight, and then I'm hoping we make it to Marukh El-Fatr by tomorrow evening.
Let's do it.
Let's get after it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need to move fast today, but
Yeah, we had a bit of a detour for sure.
is everyone good? Are you all, is anyone wanting to avail themselves of the spaces within the caravan?
I'd take a short rest, and we can swap out maybe, assuming we don't run into anything. But I'm pretty healthy, at least. Just need to recatch my breath and avoid being too fatigued.
Is there room for two on the wagon?
There's room for two, yeah.
Okay, I'll probably also sit down for a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, you just covered the stretches. I'm good.
Yeah. I rested already, so I think it's fair.
Well, the traders get the carriage up on level ground. They get the cabos sorted, and they're ready to take off. Anything you guys need to do before that?
I asked about this before. You said it's a slow feed, like a drip feed mechanism for refueling the catalyst. I want to plug it in. However, whatever that looks like mechanically, I just want to state out loud that I'm doing that.
Yeah. It takes a standard long rest amount of time for it to drip feed full. So keep it plugged in for 8 hours, and it will be full again.
Cool. I'm doing that.
Okay. You guys begin progressing down the road. After the first hour, you guys will have finished your short rests. Is there any switching off or anything?
How's your health, Kato?
Great.
Okay. I don't think Song of Rest works on me, so I'm just gonna burn one of my hit die and heal myself a little bit.
One of your reduced hit dice.
Okay, I just got 3 health from that. That's not awesome, but it's fine. Cool.
Okay.
I use my hammer lightly on Lee's knee, like a doctor testing for reflexes while he takes a short rest, just to check up on him.
Lee, give me a Constitution check, DC 5.
A check or a save?
Ooh.
Yeah, a save, I guess. Yeah, Constitution save, DC 5.
Constitution save. I got a 10.
10. Your knee kicks out a little bit.
He's good.
He's good. He's fine.
He's good.
This is how you practice medicine when you're out on the seas.
Frontier medicine.
Take a shipwright's hammer to the knee.
Yeah, you just hit people with hammers.
Isn't that weird? He just sort of twitches. Why do they do that?
All right, so you're just walking at this point. This day's going peacefully, man.
Yeah,
So you just roll until you hit something bad?
yeah, it seems like it.
Roll every hour for a random encounter. But
Mhm.
you guys reach the end of the day and nothing happens. Set up camp, have a not really a long rest. You have a good night's sleep. Anything you guys are
Mhm.
doing during camp tonight?
Probably keeping watch, at least. Are we on the edge of the salt flats? Have we gotten out, or are we still on them?
You guys are still on the salt flats. The last thing you're able to see in the distance, as before things get dark, is the shape of hills on the horizon.
All right, everybody, rest up. We're almost there.
Do you think we'll be able to see like where they mine the salt? I can't imagine they go all the way out to the center of this thing. If there were mines, wouldn't they be on the edge closest to Marukh El-Fatr?
Don't know.
Well, it depends. Maybe the best salt is in the middle. It's like, like fishing.
It seems like the salt is all pretty salty.
Eh.
I'm no saltologist.
Anyway, you guys remember I was going to ask you before everything? Do you think this space would be under the purview of a cleric of the planet, like the soil, or a cleric of the sea?
I think this is the planet, the land.
You think more the land?
Yeah.
Well, it was an ocean once, right?
Yes, but I think it's transitioned. And I suspect that happened a long time ago.
Like a gift.
Well, like the lives, as I understand it, clerics have the ability to change. So as do these natural landmarks. They just change over time, and the space in which they occupy also changes philosophically, maybe. The water being gone definitely gives the Vortices nothing to draw power from.
I kind of have Ruby like, hey, Ruby, what do you think about that?
Well, I guess I wouldn't know. I don't know that I've ever felt like I couldn't go where I wanted to go. So I don't know if another cleric would feel like they couldn't go where they wanted.
Do you think a cleric of the planet would just be called Foros? Or would that be too confusing?
It would probably depend on where you are in the world. In much the same way that in the real world, two people from different cultures who both worship a sun god might decide that they just worship different aspects of the same god or something.
Nice.
Yeah, also like as an archetype, the Foros, the god, represents, or Foros, the cleric, represents the planet. It doesn't necessarily need to be its primary proper name, but it is still Foros.
Yeah, it's still, like, fundamentally, it's still the ground beneath your feet, so the name is not so important. Yeah. Well, I was just curious what you guys thought.
I think that's very interesting. You would be more of an expert in it than I would, is going to be my answer.
Okay.
So, in the morning, you all gather your things and set off toward the hills in the far distance. As you get closer, you see evidence in the salt flat of mining. You do see square-shaped holes in the ground where people have cut the salt away into blocks, and then there's tracks of sleds where people have hauled it.
Oh, this is nice. I'm looking forward to being in a city again. I'm looking forward to, like, shade.
It's been rather hot out here.
Yeah.
And bright.
I could use a pool.
Oh my gosh, a pool.
A
Wow.
pool.
A pool, just have an ocean.
Why? I don't want to swim in salty water. Not after this.
I know, but that's better than anything here.
I would take a river.
Well, you got a real nice one coming up soon. That makes you feel better.
Are we allowed to swim in that?
Cinco Meda? Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Just had to be sure.
Soon, the salt flat gives way to rolling hills blanketed in white chamomile flowers. They sway gently, catching the light like a sea of snow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The terrain dips and rises unpredictably, obscuring your long-range vision. The cabos begin to grow restless, stamping and snorting. Aila steps around back to you and says, All right, guys. This next bit isn't hard per se, but it's probably a bit slow. What do you guys know about pitfall cacti?
I have heard them mentioned multiple times while we've been here.
Don't they like disguise themselves or something?
Well, come over here. And she walks you over to where a few flowers have sprung up. She kneels down, picks one, walks over to you, holds it out, and says, "All right, so look here at this flower. You can see at the base of the petal here, it's white down to the stem. Go ahead and touch that." She holds it out to you. Whenever you guys press your fingers to it, it has a very soft, papery texture. So this is a chamomile flower, perfectly harmless. If you want to make tea out of it, it can be pretty good. This, she holds up another flower in her other hand and hands it toward you, is a pitfall cactus flower. Now, you'll notice down at the base of the petal, it's actually a bit green where it connects to the stem. And if you touch that, it's got a more waxy texture. Now, a pitfall cactus obviously imitates the chamomile flower. The reason it does that is because it has a false top on it. And if you were to place any pressure on that false top, it would fall away, revealing the main body of the fruit, which is about a foot deep, big enough to get your foot in, and it's barbed on the inside. So if you try to pull your foot out, then it'll catch.
Ugh, sounds nasty.
Lee is like writing in his journal. I know it's not going to save, but I think it would be helpful for just going across this field of chamomile flowers.
The Cabos don't seem to be very anxious to go in here.
They're actually going to lead us through here. They can smell the pitfall cacti, so they'll find a path for us, and we'll just follow them. But that being said, keep an eye out. If you need to, you can stick a pole through the top or something like that, and that'll keep you safe. So, you guys have any questions about anything?
Whoa, wait.
Would we do better to put at least two of us on the wagon, just to minimize our chances of encountering something that we've not encountered before?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
I don't know.
Lee, did you need something?
No, did we actually collect the leg from the queen?
If you want to.
I was going to say, it'd be a
yes.
really good like walking stick in this situation. I can just poke at the flowers that look suspicious.
Yeah, absolutely you can.
I love the image of that.
We've definitely got plenty of stick-like objects for the rest of us too. So
Okay, everyone feel good?
Yeah.
who's going in the wagon? I'm okay with walking.
Yeah, I'll stay out here.
I'm not very good with plants though, so if this requires something like that, then maybe I go in the wagon.
What? Did you guys hear something?
Yeah, I just heard like a shout.
I heard it too. Is there someone out there?
Was it a bird? Did you
You
guys
might
hear
see
a bird?
something?
I didn't even hear anything.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard something.
Okay, I heard something that time.
Okay, now I did. Yeah. What is that?
Someone. Do you guys want to nominate someone to make a perception check?
Dibs.
I'm not going to reveal the DC ahead of time because it's a scaling difficulty. The better you do, the more information you'll get.
I got a 21.
Damn.
Good job.
You, Kato, analyze this and come to the conclusion there is a young girl out there in the field somewhere. You are actually sure, quite confident on the exact direction that it's coming from.
There's a girl out there.
What?
It's far enough away that you can't really make out exactly what she's saying. You just hear the yelps rolling over the hills.
I guess we should go look it out. Which way? Do you know?
Is it on our way?
It is, yes.
Okay. I guess we need to hurry.
Do people come through here? Is it maybe one of the salt miners?
No, generally it's possible. They do come out here. Most of the villagers will stick to the roads, so I don't know. We should still let the Cabos guide us through here. It won't be as fast, but it'll be safer.
Yeah. No, we should see what that's about, right?
I shout back as loud as I can. Stand still, we'll come get you.
You hear, clear as day, the voice rings back, "Help me! Quick, please!"
What? Okay, all right. What direction is it, Kato?
Let's go.
So as you crest this first low hill, the chamomile field stretches out before you in two distinct directions. The terrain dips into a shallow saddle and then rises in again into a gentle slope. The flowers are the thickest in the center, forming a dense carpet of white and gold that sways unnaturally despite the still air. The scent is overpowering, sweet, herbal, and in this moment almost cloying. To the left, you see a narrow, winding path snakes along the edge of a hill, where the chamomile is thinner and patchier, and you're able to make out the occasional hoof print and broken stalks that suggest someone or something has passed this way before. Aila points toward it and says, "That's where the cabos will probably lead us. They know the smell of danger." To the right, a direct descent leads straight towards the source of the child's voice. The flowers here are pristine, symmetrical, and densely packed. The ground is soft and uneven, with no visible breaks. It's the fastest route, but it's also the most treacherous.
I can smell danger too. I take the shorter route.
Well, hang on. Lee's gonna grab his catalyst from the back of the back of the. Has it been 8 hours? Would it be recharged?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will have.
Okay, so
You are fully refueled. And actually, what you're recharging is not actually your catalyst. It's your hip tank.
yes, yeah. I am recharging my tank that I can then use to fuel the individual casts.
Aila says as you begin to dart down the hill, Kato. Well, hang on. That's not safe. We can't risk the cabos.
That's fine.
We'll just don't have the cabos follow us. Just keep going. We'll get back to you.
We'll catch up.
You guys are okay going off on your own?
Just for a second. It won't be long.
Why don't you just wait here and we'll come back?
If we wait here, then we will be here all day. We are going to keep progressing. We're going to follow this ridge. If you guys want to follow your own path, that's fine.
Like in theory, we wouldn't be able to just pop over there and find whoever this is and then rush right back to the path.
Kato, having gotten a high enough perception check, is fairly confident it's going to take you guys a while to get there. The voice is echoing through this area. It will probably take at least a couple hours to get to where she is.
Okay.
Is that assuming like a careful form of movement?
No. That is you guys moving quickly. The careful form of movement is it taking the rest of the day.
We're all about goodwill and charity and building people's faith in us through these acts, right? If we save somebody, we'll probably have a leg up once we actually get to Marukh El-Fatr. I don't want to just leave somebody out here. What if they're like stuck?
Could Ruby scope it out?
Ruby might be able to. Ruby can only communicate with Connor from so far, though, right?
Could we progress the direction we're going and have her check it out to make sure this isn't some sort of trap?
Yeah, we can do that.
Be kind of a poorly set up trap. They're in the middle of a minefield, right?
Well, be a minefield, pull people into the minefield. Why not?
You think it's a sentient cactus?
I could. I don't know what's out here. We just fought. We just fought a queen.
We just met a hyena with teeth.
Yeah. He's accepting his fingers. Yeah.
I would rather do the right thing or try to do the right thing and be hurt for it than not try at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not standing around here. I'm going.
Let's go single file, maybe.
Here, follow me. I have a sense of these things.
Sure.
One could say a danger sense.
I let Ruby go in the air to kind of get an aerial view, fly up.
Okay. Ruby flies up into the air. Are you guys waiting on her to report back? Because she is going to be scouting for a while.
She's just going to scout ahead of us.
Yeah, that's what I have her do.
Look, it's in this direction. I run off towards the sound.
Ruby, keep ahead of him.
So the traders have already started, and Lou have already started leading the cabos along the ridge. You guys begin going directly down through the dense vegetation. I'm going to need each of you to make a DC 15 check. You're either going to make it with perception or with nature. Now, Lee, you said that you're using the leg of the antlion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to make this check with advantage.
Can I use my staff? I would be using my staff to scout.
Yes, absolutely you should.
Does danger sense help with this?
I think that that's more of like a spidey sense. You know, I don't think that would help you in this scenario. Okay, everyone make their check.
18.
Let me see.
6 + 4, 10.
Okay.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Can I use like a torch from my pack to poke ahead of me, or do I need something longer than that?
Have you already rolled?
No.
Then yes. Yes,
Okay.
give yourself advantage.
15.
15. All right. You guys are kind of trotting down this hill. It's at a steep enough angle, like, you know, that kind of thing where you're like dropping as you move forward. Lee, you are moving sort of like at the center of the pack, and you feel your foot fall farther than you expected it to. And you look down, and you are knee deep in the sand.
Clerics, damn it. Hey, guys.
Oh.
And you feel the body of the cacti kind of squeeze and penetrate into your leg.
It moves? I thought it was just if I tried to pull away.
You're going to take 15 piercing damage.
Holy shit. Hey, guys, so I'm bloodied. I'm really quite hurt, actually.
As you feel the sting of the needles piercing your skin, you feel a burn along with it. It's not causing any extra damage. Do you want to give me a quick medicine check on that?
Oh, it's so much worse than I thought it would be, guys.
We're going to call it a DC 15.
I got an 18. I get an 18 on the medicine check, but I get a 6 on the nature check on the perception check to find these things.
Did anybody ask the traders how we actually get out of these or how to deal with them?
We're still so close you could just holler at them at this point.
I'm just going to cut it away.
Okay, so first off, Lee, just one of those moments where everything around you is chaotic, but you just have that like sort of like clear mind. You're like, these things have some sort of anticoagulating agent within them to keep my blood free flowing.
Guys, I'm like super bleeding out right now.
Aila, as you are thinking about the traders, you look up to the ridge and you see they're watching. They saw Lee fall in.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
So you cast Cure Wounds on yourself. You feel the bleeding stop for now.
Do I also get to heal myself?
Yeah, yes. The bleeding stops and you get to heal yourself.
Okay. Phew.
Hey, guys, what do we do? He's stuck in it.
Pull him out. Those needles are only so strong. It'll hurt him, but get him out of there.
Okay.
Who's got the amulet of Misty Step? Let's just give that to him.
I'm gonna Misty Step into another one.
Connor was like walking up and he cracking his knuckles ready to pull him out. He's like,
No, I don't want you to pull me. Give me the amulet.
someone else give it to him. I don't have it.
I'm gonna use it. I don't know who has it.
I believe it's you.
We just assume Connor carries everything for some reason, or at least I do.
Hey,
I thought you had all the amulets.
Oh, sure, yeah, I just use it. I'm gonna burn it.
All right, you have it around your neck. You like yank it off like they do in Pirates of the Caribbean, and hold it up. Blue light emits from it, and you go where?
Look, come right here. It's steady here.
I can choose a spot within 30 feet, right?
Right.
Yeah, I just stand right next to them.
Okay, you reappear next to Kato.
Guys, you do not want to fall in there. That's like,
Yeah, that fucked you up.
that really, really, it hurts, yes, but also it definitely, there's like a bloodletting, like a compound in there.
In the distance, you hear the girl's voice shouting, someone help me, please!
Ugh. You have enhance ability, right?
Yeah, but I haven't had a long rest yet.
I have it as well. What's you're good at seeing things, and Ruby's good at seeing things. Let me hit you with this, and you can lead us. We can try to follow you.
Okay.
I'm
What are you
gonna.
hitting me with? He's just like kind of like defensively put his hand like, "What are you hitting me with?"
It's a turn of phrase. Relax. Ali's gonna pull like a clump of fur from one of the cabos that's just stuck on his clothes, and just hand it to Connor. It's like, hey, you should. I don't think you need to eat this if I'm the one doing it. Actually, I thought for a second you were gonna have to, but that doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Lee crushes it in his hands and it incinerates, and I'm gonna cast Enhance ability on Connor. I'm gonna give you. I want to give you the Wisdom one, which I think is. I'm gonna find out. It's a second level spell. Enhance abilities. Yeah, level 2. Yeah, Owl's Wisdom. The target has advantage on Wisdom checks. So that way I can give you advantage on perception checks. Not nature, but perception.
Okay. With this spell in place, what I will say is that on a DC 15, Connor will succeed for himself. On a DC 20, he will succeed for himself and can reverse one other person's failure.
That's nice.
How light are you guys?
How light? I'm pretty.
I could carry someone.
I'm small.
You wanna go leapfrog?
I would prefer not to fall into one of those again. Yeah, but this isn't like demeaning, is it?
I grab him. I fireman.
Whoa!
By the way, when you do this to me, like my arms start growing like little like feathers off me and like little wings, and my eyes get like wider, like more animalistic.
Look, let's go. We gotta keep moving.
Okay. Woo.
You have a werewolf style transformation for 30 seconds and then you say, woo!
Beyond this first hill, you guys come to a shallow basin that is ringed by low ridges and filled with a shimmering haze. The chamomile here glows faintly, as if lit from beneath. Heat distortion ripples across the field, bending light and blurring depth. The child's voice is clearer now, echoing off the basin walls. To the right, a broad, open stretch of flowers leads through the heart of the basin. A gentle breeze stirs the pollen into the air, creating a brief golden mist that dances in the sunlight. From the distance, you hear the traders shouting behind you. That's the drift. It's pretty, but it's blinding. You won't see the ground until it's too late. On your left, you see a trail covered in sticky resin winds through the basin's edge, glistening like amber in the light. It cuts through the thinner patches of chamomile and leads toward a cluster of broken stalks and disturbed soil. Someone give me a DC 15 nature check.
I've got the best nature, I think. 15 plus 4, 19.
19. The resinous trail is an area where the cacti have died out, at least mostly. It's the safer option, but it's, again, going to be the slower option.
Kato, I trust your judgment on this.
I'm just gonna keep going directly. You can stay here if you want, but I'm in perfect shape, so even if I fall into one of these things, I'm sure I'll be fine.
So what was the drift?
Yeah, they called it the drift. Every minute or so, a breeze stirs through the chamomile in this area, and golden pollen spurts up into the air and covers it like a fog, if only briefly.
And you said they glow from below, almost?
They seem like they're glowing from below. Whenever the pollen settles, it hangs near the chamomile flowers, creating like a golden glow as it catches in the light.
Makes sense.
If I were to cast Gust on it, do you think it would clear the air or make it worse?
You can certainly try.
I'll save it. We good? We keep going?
I'm moving.
Connor, take the lead.
Okay. Let's go.
It's a bit less dense in this area than the last one, so I'm just going to need a DC 10 perception or nature check to identify and not fall into any cactus. But before you roll that, a breeze rolls in and sends pollen up into your senses. Give me first a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
I got this.
Bro, what if we're allergic?
Dirty 20.
You're good.
18.
You're good.
8.
God damn it, Lee.
He's on my back still.
Hey, I'm up on Kato's back at this point.
Oh, well, you're fine. You're just sneezing on his back then.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Use a tissue, bro.
Hey God.
You feel wet sneeze droplets on the back of your head.
Gross.
I'm gonna cast Gust as I sneeze because I think it'd be funny.
9.
Okay, so Lee, you cast Gust.
Yeah. Like I'm sneezing it out.
You cast it at the ground, which causes the wind to rush in all directions away from you. Aila, you're feeling the pollen begin to inhibit your senses, and you go as if you're about to sneeze, and then it's all swept away, and you calm yourself.
Oh, gosh, thank you. I was just about to sneeze or something.
Yeah, no problem. You look over at Lee's like, Lee has tears streaming out of his eyes.
Are you okay over there?
I'm fine. I can't really see, but like...
Okay, Connor, you've got a blade. Do you mind swinging that in front of us and cutting these things down?
Yeah, sure. He pulls his sword out.
You would just be cutting down the flowers, but still, if you're poking at the tops to try to push them through, anyone who is doing anything like that, give yourself advantage. Kato, if you're carrying Lee, your hands are occupied.
Makes sense.
You're not able to get advantage on this.
Okay, that's all right. Since the DC's lower, I'm still good. I've got a
DC 10.
14.
Nice.
Can't. So is this the perception getting around, or
This is either perception or nature. As long as you guys are like poking the tops with something, you've got advantage. And Connor, you've got Eagle's Wisdom. So if you get a 20 or higher, then you can protect someone else.
My first roll was a nat 1, and then I remembered I had advantage, and I rolled a 19. So
There you go.
plus, so it's 25.
Thank goodness.
17?
Nice. All right. So you guys carefully but quickly make your way through this area. You come down to a hollow at the base of this hill. The chamomile stalks grow taller here, forming a soft canopy, and the air is unnaturally still. You almost hear whispers drifting through the flowers. You want to nominate someone to give me an Arcana check.
Damn it. That's like definitely also me.
DC 15.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're the bard, so.
I am the bard and the wizard. That's a... Dude. It's a 7 plus 6, 13.
A 13.
I haven't succeeded on like... I've succeeded on one roll out of the last like 6.
The whispers are a trick of your mind. Just something that you're creating due to the eeriness of this area. It's best to just let it go.
My ears are so full of pollen, I'm hearing things.
This place makes me uneasy. It really does.
Ugh.
I don't know why.
I guess, can you guys hear her?
Kato, do you know where she is?
Strangely enough, her cries did not become more urgent at any point. Here, you can't hear her, but it's almost like you can't hear much of anything at all.
Wait, is it the flowers? Are they like dampening our... Should we step back out really quick and call?
Maybe you guys all sound muffled to me.
Yeah, I'll walk out of the cave's mouth and see if anything changes when I'm in the open air.
You step back into the open air, and everything returns to normal. You hear the girl crying in the distance, again, no more urgently than before.
How tall are they?
These reach mid-calf.
So I should still be able to see her if she's above them?
No, she's still over another couple hills, so you can't see her from here, but you know that you're much closer than
Moving
you
the right
were.
direction.
Yeah, you're getting
Okay.
close.
Can I go around the weird divot of flowers?
You can. You'll lose time.
Hey, Ruby, what do you say?
Ruby flies down. Yeah, she's just over there. It's a little girl. She looks like she's about like 6. She isn't hurt. She's okay. But she's scared. And I don't think she was comforted by it seeing a snake. So I didn't
That's fair.
get to be very close to her.
You're like a little baby, a baby version of the giant snake that terrorizes everyone that lives here. That makes total sense.
That's true. Also, people are just generally scared of snakes. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Okay. I'm glad it's actually a real person. She should be scared. If a child falls into one of these cactuses, she's done for.
Lee, do you mind if you give me your rapier?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to try to cut through the stalks of like some of the taller plants to see if it makes anything better in this area.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're cutting a swath through, you won't be taking advantage on this. You won't be carrying Lee, but you will lower the difficulty of the checks that everyone makes.
I think I'm okay to just follow you at this point.
Okay.
I'll climb off. I'm just gonna keep a hand on Kato's back and like I'm gonna keep poking things with the the antlion queen's leg as I walk.
Okay. Kato, I should say, if you want to both be cutting the tops off and be poking at them to see if they are pitfall cacti, you can lower the DC and still get advantage for yourself, but it will be a much slower process.
I'm just trying to find the source of whatever is causing things to be muffled. I thought maybe it's like the density of the plants around us or something, but if it's just going to be, okay, it's quiet and let's walk through it like normal anyway, then might as well just go through.
So what you do notice as you lop off the top, the first few heads of the flowers in this little hollow, is that the dampened sound gets more dampened, almost as if there's a weighted blanket laying on the area, and it's sinking more and more the more you do this.
Yeah, anybody have any ideas?
Lee's gonna try to like get underneath the flowers, like lay down almost, just for a second.
He's poking at the flowers with his body, so
Well, I poke all the flowers nearby first. I want to make sure I'm not gonna lay down into a trap.
Sure, give me a DC 15 nature or perception check with advantage to do this.
Oh, that's nice. 15 plus 4. The other one is a nat 20. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but...
No, it doesn't. But you find a little area where you can lay down, and everything becomes still. You see your friends open their mouths as if they're talking to you, but you don't hear any sound.
Okay, I stand right back up. Okay, that didn't work.
All right, I'm just going through it.
Yeah. It's really quiet if you get any lower.
Okay, so you guys are all going to have advantage on this because you've all got poking implements. Well, Kato, are you...
That was just a yawn.
That didn't seem like it went well.
Oh, no, I got a nat 20. I was just yawning dramatically.
For the viewers at home, yeah, it looked like Kato was silently screaming in anguish.
It's just a very graphic yawn. I apologize.
Okay.
No, yeah, I got a nat 20.
All right, so you're good.
I thought he was laughing at poking instruments.
Everyone else, DC 15 with advantage.
Oh, 11 plus 4. I'm good.
What is we rolling with for? It's nature. Okay,
Nature
we're
or
good.
perception.
Another 17.
Nice.
I rolled 14 both times, so that's 6, 20.
Oh,
cool.
you're okay. 14
Rolled
plus 6.
14.
14 on the
put
die.
6 on it. Yeah, 14 on the die.
You guys press deeper and deeper into the hollow, and a fog begins to press in around you from all sides, coming closer and closer and closer. And then suddenly it's gone. And it's daylight, and you can hear the girl over the next hill. And you look back, and it doesn't seem like there was anything abnormal about it.
That was weird.
Okay.
That's like the third weirdest thing I've seen today. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, the list continues to grow. This isn't even like top 10 weird things I've seen today.
Well, and if you throw in yesterday's, antlion queen, geez, and the
Right.
hyena.
I just want to know who actually decides to live out here.
Well, they don't live in the flowers, Connor.
They come out here, though. They travel through. Who actually decides to travel through this?
They have to. That's like somebody on an island saying who actually decides to sail over the ocean. It's just as dangerous.
That's actually a thing people say, by the way, so,
Okay, well, maybe you know how silly you sound.
So, guys, we need to get there.
So you guys crest over this next hill, and in the valley below, you see the child at last. It is a little girl, about 6, standing in a patch of perfectly symmetrical flowers, clutching a single bloom in her hands. She has her arms and her legs pressed tightly together, and she is looking side to side, nervous, crying. As you guys come over the hill, she looks up to you and says, "Help me, please help me."
Yeah. I mean, that's why we're here.
Can I insight check?
Yeah.
This very suspicious 7-year-old girl who's out here alone.
As you crest this hill, the village of Marukh El-Fatr comes into view. You see a cluster of sand-colored stone buildings with flat roofs nestled against a low escarpment. Palm trees line the outer edge, swaying gently. Smoke trails rise from the rooftop ovens and chimneys, and a watchtower stands at the center, its silhouette sharp against the sky. It's reasonable. She could have come out here. It would only have taken her 30 minutes.
Guys, I think she just wandered out here from that village.
But nobody from the village could have helped her or heard her shouting.
Maybe they don't know she's gone yet.
We're coming from a place called the Quiet Desert, and they're from a bustling, boisterous. They're coming from a village. It's probably hard to hear her, right? And aren't they right? No, they're off the river a little ways.
I think this 6-year-old girl trapped in a cactus is a bandit. If I've learned anything on the high seas, it's don't trust 6-year-old girls. I am going to roll an insight, and that is a 19.
19. Looking at her, you ascertain she has gotten herself in a deeper situation than she meant to.
Okay, you'll be fine.
Now I stand up and I push my chest out heroically, and then I walk towards her and put my hand out to pick her up. Hello, little girl!
Okay, you are at the top of the hill. She is at the bottom of the hill. There's still a check to make.
Okay.
And this one's going to be a DC 10.
Is the sun going down?
It's like early afternoon right now. The traders are far behind you because they're taking their time.
If possible, I consciously look around and make sure I'm standing in front of the sun, so there's a halo of light around me from her perspective as I walk towards her.
Okay.
What kind of check?
Roll charisma to see how well you aura farm.
Yeah, I didn't realize Kato was all about those optics, man.
The lowest I got was a 17, so I don't know what that...
Okay, it's pretty good.
Am I clip farming, fam?
You think you kind of do the logistics in your head for a second, realize the sun is... it's close enough to behind me to be good, and you aura farm successfully.
Oh, I can't wait to people listening to this podcast in 2 years, and this is the most outdated, cringe term.
Yeah, you will be able to carbon date some of our shit. I won't lie.
Okay, what check did I actually need to make?
DC 10, nature, or perception.
Okay, that's a 21.
Okay.
13 plus 4, 17.
Okay. Aila, Connor.
Nat 20.
Nice.
24.
Cool.
Even when I succeed, I have the lowest numbers.
All this game is for Justin is to just sit still in between nat 20s.
I know.
Actually.
He just waits until his next nat 20.
Just wait, Nat 20.
Sometimes I get advantage and I roll a 4 and a 6. So somebody here is soaking up all the luck.
I don't know what you're talking about, Pets Ruby. That's what I'm talking about here.
So you guys push down to the bottom of the hill, and as you're nearing the child, she looks up at you, and you see her body begins to move as if to lunge toward you, not in a threatening way, in a, oh, thank God the adults are here, I need them to take care of me, I'm just going to start running at them. Sort of
Wait.
No.
Give me a persuasion check.
Hang on. Have you seen this before? Lee pulls out his notebook and holds it. Holy shit! And holds it up in front of him to try to like show her the drawings of the plants. I just rolled a nat 1.
Anyone else want to try?
I had a 15.
Okay. She begins running toward you. She gets a 3 on her check. She begins running toward you, and you see her foot begin to fall through one of the cacti. Connor, you got a nat 20 earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
So, what do you do?
I see her running. I decided just to sprint at her to try to grab her before she falls into anything. And right when she's about to fall, I kind of just like pick her, like kind of like bear hug and like kind of like pull her away.
She immediately latches on to you with her hands. Her grip so tight that her knuckles turn white, holding on to the feathers on your shirt. She buries her face in your shoulder and begins sobbing.
Oh, I walk over there and start patting her. Oh, honey.
Oh, nice
Oh.
save, Connor.
Oh, sweetie, are you okay? Did you get hurt?
Good catch.
Are you just scared? Hey,
I just wanted to give my mom a flower.
Anybody got calm emotions?
Kato covers his ears and walks away.
Wait.
It's
Actually,
okay,
it would be
it's
a really
okay.
funny use of calm emotions, right?
I don't have it.
I have it.
They said they wouldn't hurt me. They said they wouldn't hurt me.
Who said they would?
Hey,
Wait,
check this out. I pull out a tinderbox and just start shooting sparks all over the place. Isn't that cool?
She looks at the tenders and like shakes her head and then looks at you, Aila.
Hey, sweetie, who said that it wouldn't hurt you, or that they wouldn't
The
hurt you?
flowers said they wouldn't hurt me.
The flowers said they wouldn't hurt you. Oh, do the flowers talk to you often?
No.
No. Is this the first time you've ever talked to the flowers?
Uh-huh.
Did you follow a flower out here?
No.
No, you just walked out here. Was it the ones right here that talked to you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, can you show me which ones talk to you?
She points her finger just kind of vaguely in the direction of the ground.
Okay, guys, I think we need to get away from these. If flowers are talking to her, specific ones, I think we probably need to move out on here. Are you okay, sweetie? Can we go? Let's head. Okay, Kato.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Kato, can you
I'm okay.
start leading us out? Okay.
Okay,
We're
follow
gonna be
me.
okay, sweetie. Let's go.
All right, let's go. I keep lighting a few more sparks on the tinderbox, and then I put it away. I'm like, I thought it was cool.
It might just not be the time. You just have one last hill to go down from here. You're kind of on the flat on the top of it, leading down to Marukh El-Fatr. So just do it right. The flowers get thick again here. So whoever's carrying the girl, you'll have one hand free for poking. So everyone should still be able to get advantage on this check.
I'm good.
DC 15.
Easy.
24.
Dirty 20.
Oh, thank God.
All right, did you get your 3 this time?
11 plus
Wait.
4.
Dirty 20.
Oh, good job.
It would have been bad if I didn't have advantage.
22.
Nice. So you guys very carefully, very evenly make your way down the hill. As you do, the girl says, "You're being quiet now. I think they know we're leaving."
They are.
Can
Okay.
Lee get on all fours again and just try to listen?
Give me another DC 15.
I can poke him, right? This is not going to be another perception check to see.
Yeah,
about
but you're doing
Cactus
something
Flower.
needlessly dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, if I know that I'm safe, I want to do the same thing I did in the drift. I just want to get low for a
I
second.
have a 20. You screw up. I have a 20.
Oh, that's true. You do have a spirit.
You succeeded at finding a path. You didn't succeed at finding
All right.
an area to lay down.
I got a 12 plus 4,
I was
16.
gonna say, this
Okay.
is one of those situations where I really wish the listening audience could have seen the look on the DM's
The
face.
look on Jake's face, yeah.
Like, yeah, the classic, like, yeah, if you want to.
You can do it. I'm just going to punish you.
Do you want to do that for her?
I got a 12 plus 4, 16.
So you find an area where you can safely lay, and you get down, and you listen, and hear nothing.
Nothing, huh? All right. Whatever. I just get up and keep walking.
As you are about to get back up, you hear a voice in your ear, in your head, that says, "Come back."
So the flowers definitely talk. The small girl wasn't lying. Those flowers can talk.
Okay, so
That's concerning.
That's
let's
terrifying.
get farther away from them then.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
This can't be a new thing, right? The villagers have to know something about
They
this.
must know something
Well,
about this. We'll
Let's
ask
go
them
there and ask them
Yeah.
soon.
now, perhaps.
Yeah.
Kato's already gone.
We continue. Yeah.
So, you guys make your way to the bottom of the hill, and you see there's a place where a road leads into Marukh El-Fatr. As you guys reach the edge of Marukh El-Fatr, there's like a clutter of kids kind of hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen. And one of them says like, "Oh man, I didn't think she would make it back." And another one like punches him in the arm, was like, "Shut up!" And then one of the older boys in the group runs forward up to you guys. He says, "Hey, you got her,
Is it
Zena."
Is this your sister?
Yeah, that's my little sister Zena.
Zena, is this your brother?
She still like white knuckle holding on to Connor, looks up at you and nods her head solemnly.
Okay. Zena, why don't you go with your brother and then can you take her back? She wants to go see her mom. Can you go see your mom?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Bye, Zena. Hey, Zena, don't go out in the flowers again.
Connor, she's not letting go.
You kind of need to let go. You're here. You're okay now. You're safe.
So this picture of Connor grabbing her and like pulling her away from his chest, just trying to, it's like
Peeling
trying
his
to get
own armor
a
off.
kitten
She's on his back, and he's like, "You can get down." He's like trying to lean back, trying like, "You can let go."
No, I don't think she's like crawling all over you. She's just like she's like in her place of comfort
Attached.
and doesn't want to like release.
You let go. I just like I.
It's okay, sweetie. Go. Can you go with? You want to go with your brother? He'll take you home.
She nods her head
Okay, you got to let go.
quietly, only just so that you can hear her. Connor, she says, "Thank you for saving me."
He kind of like takes his hand and like kind of like rubs her head like try to like he kind of like scrubs someone's head like hair like playing with it like no problem, kid.
You set her down. She smiles and then looks over and is like, "Zachy will take me home." And then Zachy says, "Thank you very much for saving my sister." And he turns to her and kind of grabs her by the wrist. He's like, "Come on, we gotta go home. You're gonna be in so much trouble." And they run off down the street.
Bye.
We should go find the traders.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully they get trapped in the same field or get convinced by talking plants to go in it.
I'm guessing they didn't.
No, they've done this before. They knew the safe path, and the Cabos can lead them.
So you guys, are you guys are going back to meet the traders, or what are you doing?
Like here in Marukh El-Fatr.
Yeah. You can see it's sort of like the higher ridge comes to a little switchback, leads down to the road where you're standing. So they're not quite here yet. It'll take them a little while. Are you guys waiting on them?
You gonna give us a? This would be a good time for us to find out that there's a Nadim in every city, like a Nurse Joy from Pokemon. There's another
like Beetle from
Or like Beetle,
Zelda.
yeah.
or like Beetle. Yeah, there's another House of Philia trading center.
Hey!
It takes them still a couple hours. The sun lazily drifts down to the horizon, but eventually you hear the creaking wagon wheels of the caravan, and you look up and watch as they come down the switchbacks. And as they arrive, Aila walks up and says, "So, you guys make big damn heroes of yourselves?"
I don't know. Look at his leg.
Yeah, looks like you did.
That was so much worse. It was so much worse than I thought it would be based on your description.
Well, then that is my bad. It is legitimately terrifying.
A deeply, deeply horrifying experience.
Well, you got to save the kid?
Yeah, she's fine.
Well, then congrats.
Hey, did you do the flowers talk?
The what? She looks to you, Kato, to see if he's just being crazy or what.
I believe him. The kid said something about it too.
Huh. Interesting.
You haven't heard anything about it?
I have not, but I also don't come through here very often, so... Well, I guess I'll say welcome to Marukh El-Fatr. You guys made it across the quiet desert, one of the most dangerous parts in the world, and
Finally.
we're here.
Should point me to the nearest bed and bath,
Right.
and preferably not beyond.
I want food.
We'll get that set up. I want a bed and a hot meal too. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool.
I'd like to find a monastery or a temple or someplace where I can just go and have some quiet meditation at some point.
I'm sure that can be arranged as well. Well, if you guys are ready, it's no time to waste then. Come on. She leads you into the village of Marukh El-Fatr. And as we pull out, we see a vast green field, and in the distance, a tall spire poking out on the horizon, belonging to the Spired City. And that is where we will end Season 1.
Whoa!
Yay.
Whoa!
Wow. I can't believe we ended without looping again.
We've really gone quite a far way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know that you would make it across the desert without looping. It was
Yeah.
With the kind of rolls I'm hitting,
The first roll, Lee failed and falling into the cactus and
Dude,
taking
I was like,
50 damage. I was like, oh,
this
the
is
loop's
it,
restarting.
bro.
We thought this was going to be the end of Season 1, but we're restarting right now.
Honestly, I was pretty forgiving, but I do wonder what the chances are of you guys not actually falling into another pitfall cactus after that. Because
Dude,
I assumed there would be
you
at
gave
least
us a
two.
lot of chances to give advantage on different
Yeah.
kinds of things, which was like a relief, you know. If we had not had that, I guarantee you, like 3 more of my rolls would have been failure. I would have been dead as a doornail, bro.
Jake is the only DM that makes a saw trap in the middle of the desert. Dude, that Saw 1, oh, I can never watch that movie because of the needles. Just like, no.
Pull yourself out of the pitfall cactus.
Yeah, that enhance ability was kind of clutch for me. It's like, hey.
That was cool. I like that idea.
You must escape from the
Pitfall cactus.
Oh. Now I just need. I
Uh,
have not hit all the forms yet. I have 3 more I have not picked from.
Anthony, whenever you were like, I'm going to cast Gust. I'm going to see what that does. And I was like, I wonder, what will it do anything? And I was like, you can certainly try. And you're like, never mind, I'm not going to do it. And I was like, oh, did I come off like really strongly there? Because I just wanted to mean like, try it and see what happens.
No, I think there was in my head, it was a 50-50. Either this helps or it makes it infinitely worse. Like there's more pollen because I blasted it all and it just like swirls around us.
That's fair. I see what you mean. Top moments of season 1. What do you guys think?
Connor's date with Ozzy.
Connor's date with Ozzy was really good.
Awkward date ever.
What was it? The beginning of loop 3 where we were like insane.
Yes, I love that whole episode. Like the very wait, which one?
Captain Ali.
Yeah.
The other traders.
Yes, the one stranded. The Sane Sloop traders.
The intimidation check against Captain Ali and all of those traders. Yeah, that was probably the most into the role play I got to. So
I'm a big fan of me killing well, goddamn, I can't even like remember her name at this point. It's been so long.
Oh, Lynn.
Lynn, yeah.
Killing her
seen her.
over
she's
and
chump
over.
change
4
now.
days.
We don't even think about her anymore.
I know.
I was listening back to the first episode of this last loop, and like we just sort of walked to the kitchen and we were like, "Hi, Lynn," and then just kept walking. And she was just like, "What? Oh, is that me?" And we just ignored her.
It's really good. Every time we come back, it's like we're bullying a senile old woman. It's terrible. It's so bad.
I think some of my favorite moments would have been Aila and Tiflin Alteen.
I was also thinking about the pyramid.
I was thinking about like when we were all outside and he, tricked us all into
He
doing
tricks
something.
Connor.
Yeah, that was
Just
one of my
runs.
favorites.
Yeah, I could hear it in your voice in that episode. We're like, I'm gonna slowly look behind me like you were fully expecting it to be a fake out.
The whole bit right before that where Connor like is doing tricks with the swords and throws one and then goes to get it. You didn't even have to trick Connor. Connor just left.
Connor was like, "Oh yeah, let me show you."
Yeah, Connor was
I
just
was like,
distracted
how am I going
on
to get
his
these
own.
two off of me?
Yeah, it was so
Yeah,
funny.
that
And then
one was
honestly,
funny.
the whole sequence of Aila and Connor like fighting inside the pyramid right after that, like Connor died, but it was like you did some cool ass shit right before you died. Like you were actually genuinely using your abilities really well, like trying to use Zephyr Strike to get in and get out.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
going to be some sick Connor moments in season 2. I can feel
Connor's
it.
got
Or,
some dope shit. Dude, Connor stopping the Mega Keiko with his Sentinel.
Yeah.
When he like
Yeah.
stopped it in place. God, that fucks. It's
That's
such a
awesome.
good
You're
moment.
like, no, you don't get. You're like, I'm gonna target the back line. No.
It's such like the imagery there is really dope alongside just the very clever use of your ability. Like that feat coming into play, like coming into clutch really, really well. We have the deed. We've touched the deed. So next time we beef it, we'll have a better way to handle all that. But yeah, it's like
It's almost
I
like we're
honestly
expecting...
didn't expect us to live this long.
Yeah, I wonder like how far we're to get until we have to loop again, and then like all the times we were really like assholes, we can fix all that.
Yeah.
To-
The sad part is we will have to at least do that one more time. I mean, I guess we might like maybe the next time we do it, we'll have the sloop or something, but we do need to at least loop one more time to not screw over the whole village.
we also are abandoning the group of people that are stuck in that sandstorm right now.
We have to. We can't do anything. We have no way to save them.
We're already days past that. They're dead already.
Well, no, there's resources there. They have resources that.
They attacked the clerics by
Oh
now.
yeah, they attacked him by now. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they didn't die, they really got hurt.
Something else we thought, that whatever it was Ruby saw across the desert,
The
the
golden
shiny
orb,
dome,
the glowing
yeah.
orb, yeah. It was a golden
Dome.
That was the
dome,
desert,
yeah.
Mhm.
right? That was
Yeah.
that was the sandstorm around the oasis.
Is it?
Is
That's
it?
what I thought. Jake, do you remember that at all?
I do remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a pearlescent dome.
It's not the sandstorm? Oh, no, that was west, wasn't it?
The sandstorm was north.
Okay.
Yeah, the dome was west.
East.
Dome is east. You're right. I keep thinking, yeah, in my head.
Something else. So that's what we got to do through the what do you call that hiatus here? Go through and figure out all the things that we need to go back and check on if we get the opportunity to go back and check on them.
I got a pretty solid list.
I guess at the moment, what are your goals for season 2? as characters?
Still get out of the desert. I mean, that's the strongest.
You're out of the desert.
Well, we're out of the quiet desert. We're still like in Nocturne, I guess. I still want to get out of Nocturne, ideally, but I don't have any. Like, I feel like it's tough for me to like have an idea of what like things that Lee wants to do. I know what Lee wants to do, and it's attack the Malus Empire, but he just can't do that from here. So at the moment, it's like get back to a position where I can continue to plan. I think he'd really like to meet up with his uncle or meet up with literally anybody else that might be working against Malus for some reason. That would be cool. Investigate the whole situation with Ruby being like trafficked.
I want to know where the baby cleric went.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
The baby cleric bothers me.
Yeah. Also, shout out Zach and Leanne.
Yeah,
Thanks, producers.
Yeah,
helping with
Thanks
producing
for our
and writing.
great producer writers, Zach and Leanne. I couldn't have done it without you. Absolutely.
We love you. Zach, I know you're listening to this. We love you. You suck.
You gotta nag him a little bit.
You got a great beard, buddy.
That's true. That's real and true.
Any other thoughts that you guys have on like what's happened so far? Anywhere you want to go? Character builds, anything like that?
I'm loving playing a wizard. I've never been a wizard before.
no, I like my character. I like the last couple of battles we had because I feel like I actually got to start using some of Ayla's monk side, you know? So
You're dialing in your combat like crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's
every time
nice.
we fight, you get better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I noticed that with pretty much everyone, where like at the beginning of the season, you know, we're playing Gestalt classes, which if we haven't explained that to the audience yet, what that means is that every time they level up, in standard D&D, you would level up in a single class at a time. And if you wanted to multi-class, then you would take a different class at the next level. Whereas what they're doing, at level 1, they were a level 1... Let's take Lee, for example, a level 1 wizard and a level 1 bard at the same time. And at level 2, he takes both levels again, and so on and so on. Which kind of turns the dial up on their like offensive capabilities, but also means that all the players have more things to keep track of. So it seemed like at the beginning, some of you guys were handling it better than others, but there was a lot for everyone. And as the season went on, you guys got a really strong handle on your characters. How did that process feel?
I think it threw me too that with starting at level 3, because we started out at level 3, so we didn't have those level 1 and level 2 experiences to help us learn. It was just like
know what choices to make.
Yeah, exactly. So we didn't develop that. We had to try to kind of develop that at the beginning. I feel like I honestly feel like I kind of struggled at that and trying to get to where I felt like I could use Aila as something other than just a spellcaster.
Yeah, but I think that you really came into your own, especially over the season. I mean, you potentially have the strongest build.
Oh my god, it's not even close. Like,
yeah. No, that's Twilight
Monk
Cleric
is such a strong combo. Or Priest Monk in our case.
It's strong.
Priest.
And I thought I had a really interesting combo.
Everyone does, but
because I know you've Connor's
Overpowered.
flopped a little bit on his build, right? Like you've gone back and forth sometimes.
Honestly, the build right now is a mid-game build. It's not gonna be. It doesn't really get there until like level 7 is when it actually like I hit like.
That's only 2 levels.
It
for
is
now,
2 levels
to be
now,
fair.
yeah, but it's definitely a mid-game. You know, it peaks because then everything starts coming together that I can actually combine everything. But
you still have some really cool moments.
Oh, yeah.
I think you have used feats more effectively than anybody else. Like all your stuff with Ruby has been really cool. I feel like everybody has had cool combat moments. Like you and Kato probably are the strongest, just straight up like 1v1ing in combat. But I feel like Connor's are very memorable.
yeah, I intentionally did things that would be more. How can I mix things together to get some effectiveness, but also allow some creativeness in between it? So I intentionally take spells that don't go with necessarily what they describe, but I'm adding it to how Connor is getting affected by it. So, for instance, like, it does not say anything for enhanceability.
Yeah, it doesn't say you actually
I
take
take
the
those.
form
I
of
take
beasts.
those forms, but I am, and I'm describing them as Connor never had magic to begin with. He's gaining all this because of Ruby, and because of that, he's kind of skipping around how he's learning it and how he's doing it because it's not his. It's coming from something else affecting him. That's why it's having these unique things. Or another spell would be Healing Spirit, which is basically a little cleric gets spawned in instead of like just a random like form.
Yeah, it's like it's the one you used on
Yeah.
on Azza, right?
Yep. So that's where I've kind of edited a bit of it for the creativity flair, because
Which you're really good about. When you describe your combat, I love your descriptions.
I was gonna say, you all are amazing at playing your characters in your own ways. I think that Justin, I think the way that you are really good at playing Connor is that marriage between flavor and mechanics. You just have a way of like finding a midpoint, or not even a midpoint, like weaving them together in a way that's very uniquely flavorful.
That's something that I've had a lot of fun thinking about on my own, but it's something I never realized would be so difficult when you're not the DM is like, because Jake hasn't explicitly defined for us a lot of things, which is good because we're supposed to be like helping build the world as we play. Like, when I started talking about how Thaic magic feels to Lee, and I was like asking Connor about it, and I was asking Aila about it, like, there's no set answer there. I was just making things up. And if they like it, it can become the truth for the world. If they didn't like it, it can be different for them. So like, the way I use enhanceability is different from the way Connor uses enhanceability, but it's like, it's the same spell, it's the same kind of magic, but the flavor is completely different, and it's like, it's all canon, which is very strange. Like, I feel like if I was running the game, I would have just set up like, I don't know. I feel like actually, if I was running the game, a lot of the time, I end up describing things for my players. Like, if they're just not really feeling like putting a ton of flavor into it, I'll put the flavor in there for them. So it's just interesting having so many people with a whole bunch of different like points of view about how stuff is gonna pan out. And also, Kato, your hammer magic, that's something I really want to learn more about.
Oh, I love the hammer magic.
Yeah, I'm excited to get my next rune.
Yeah, everything about Kato's hammer magic is like, it's just so, it's like delectable. It's so interesting to think about because it doesn't fit clearly into Thaic magic, and it's obviously not like Craphatic magic. So I just love that, like, we set up immediately. We set up this these two options, and like right away we have a character that doesn't fit into either of them, but we're just kind of letting it slide for the moment.
So yeah, Drake, how do you feel about the way that you had Kato in your mind before the game started, compares to where he is now?
I think it's definitely, his sanity has gone downhill.
Is
he's pretty
that
serious.
just the nature of playing D&D, or is that specifically the loop doing it to him?
Probably a little bit of both. I am telling myself that it really is like he's impatient and is starting to feel like nothing matters, so that the loop will restart, and he always has that to lean on. So he's like not putting up as much of a pretense about like how he behaves or being diplomatic towards people. He's gotten more comfortable with the members of the party, and in general is like, all right, let's get this done with. Let's take care of business, and is kind of more now focused on resolving this conflict he has in his head about clerics. Like, he's having to address a lot more of the religious background and philosophy of things, while before he kind of got distracted with his work, I would say.
How do you feel about Kato's voice?
I've definitely settled on a voice. It's not Sean Connery anymore.
My voice is now just Lee's voice is now just my voice. I feel like I lost
Was it
all
ever
the
not?
affectations. I was doing like a little bit of a
True.
a lilt or an accent when we first started.
I
and
appreciate the congested voice you did for this episode.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love doing stupid, like when I was a kid.
When
I was like
that's
14.
what I thought of too. Yeah.
I like doing stupid little voices as long as it's not going to be forever.
Yeah, Anthony, I think you're up last. What did you learn about Lee as the season went on?
I think most of the stuff I've learned about Lee has been from dice rolls. Like I mentioned earlier, it's been stuff that he fails at more than stuff that he succeeds at, because like I feel like when you build a character, you are thinking of the stuff they are good at.
Mhm.
And so like Lee is like, he's got a wicked high Arcana score, like he's got a good nature score. The way I built him was to be good with clerics, or to understand clerics more than other people. And then I gave him that trait that's like, you're a nervous wreck around clerics. So he's smart about them. He's just not good with them. And I was like, okay, cool. We'll roll from there. But now like he constantly has failed at physical tasks despite having a relatively good score at them. Like he constantly has social blunders in front of other people. I wanted him to be this suave, like spy, like dude, and he's just kind of been a jackass the whole time, which is really fun. And like like I think there's still potential for me to land really cool stuff and to have cool moments, but I like Lee is not the subterfuge expert that I set out to make him, and that's okay. Like it's not a big deal. I still think that like his mission could rely on that, but maybe his mission changes.
I want to know
That makes
if
sense.
Lee's thoughts on clerics and things change the more he hears Ayla's perspective on clerics, which is they're kind of like, almost opposite ends in some ways. In that she treats them just like other beings, and Lee has them up on this, this pedestal.
The very first time we meet Pippa, I just got really quiet because I wasn't sure. Like I had written down that you're nervous wreck around clerics, but I wasn't sure how to role play it. So I just kept being like, Aila, I can't talk to her, or like Kato, I can't talk to her. But I think what I need to do and what I really need to lean into is I need to be a fucking freak around clerics. I need to be like asking for their autographs. I need to be trying to hug them like in weird. I need to be bizarre about it. Yeah. I think I have to back off Ruby specifically because otherwise it's going to be totally untenable. The dynamics of the group are going to get really fucked up if I start chasing Ruby as like a cleric I want to be obsessed with.
It's like the guy who runs the girls out of the group.
Dude, leave her alone.
Actually, Lee is he's very eccentric, and this is something I never thought of him as being. But like if you track the actual things that I am making him do, he's bizarre. Like everybody else is more normal than Lee.
All right. Cool. Anyone got any last thoughts before we end this little bonus episode?
No, gonna miss you guys.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
All right. Well, thank you to our wonderful audience for giving us the opportunity to do this. We will see you soon. Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
And so, with the pitfall cacti behind them and the white hills fading into memory, the questing quartet steps towards the gates of Marukh El-Fatr. The city waits, silent, sunlit, and full of questions. Thank you to all of our listeners for exploring the world of Foros with us in Season 1 of Echoes of Malus. We hope you've enjoyed the journey as much as we've loved crafting it. This show is a labor of love, built in the hours between day jobs, late nights, and long weekends. So we'll be taking a break to rest, reflect, and prepare for what comes next. For now, our producer is me, Leanne Jay. Echoes of Malus is created and led by Jake Parsley. Connor is played by Justin White. Lee is played by Anthony Mott. Aila is played by Annabeth Parsley. Kato is played by Drake D. White. Our audio editors are Drake D. White and Raven Stadtmiller. Additional writing and combat design are provided by Zachary Cox. We expect to return with Season 2 in the spring of 2026, with new stories, new dangers, and the same 4 heroes trying to make sense of it all. Until then, stay curious, stay brave, and if you find yourself in a time loop, take a moment to gaze upon the moon. It remembers more than you do.